Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. And if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you when I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. I invite you to join me for a session. All right, let's just jump right in. See what Spirit wants to talk about today. I hope everybody's doing good and feeling good. All right, let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. Ooh. Okay. Sounds like the mailman. Oh, looky. All right, guys. So in the current energy, I kind of feel like this it feels like somebody maybe not necessarily going with their intuition, taking some moves. I heard power moves, but making some moves, maybe moving towards something that evokes some type of passion out of them. I don't feel as though the moves that are being made are being done intuitively. It doesn't feel intuitive, okay? In the recent past, it looks like somebody here may have been working really hard to create a foundation, to build a relationship, create the foundation to a relationship, but putting in a lot of effort and work. What I find interesting here is, as I'm looking at the environment, it feels as though something is being divinely orchestrated, like being led to one's tribe. Being able to see the orchestration, being able to look at things. I like the observer out here because it's kind of like hangman energy. It's being able to see something from a neutral perspective, not necessarily as a participant in the situation. It does feel very much as though there's somebody here who could potentially be very antsy. Oh. Okay. So this feels like somebody here has been waiting for something to happen. They've been watching from a distance. Antsy in terms of, because this is divine. This is about divine timing. So it feels as though they were waiting. Somebody's watching, from a distance. Before I even pull any more cards, I almost can tell what the story is. Okay. So there's some divine timing in play right now. And I feel like somebody is anxious, feeling as though they're maybe running out of time. Because there's something that's happening that they've maybe postured themselves in a position, but they're not necessarily ready for what's going to take place, which I find really ironic considering the fact that they know that I heard the time is up. Coming into the near future, there is a soulmate relationship or connection that has broken down or that is going to break down. If the relationship has already broken down, there will be no changes in the dynamic of that relationship. Okay. What's in the background? Now, this is interesting because I did say there has been some divine orchestration here. And I see it down here. Oh, wow. Like I said, somebody here took some action. Now they're kind of, I heard, nervously waiting. Somebody here, but I do get a sense of time is running out, or somebody feels as though time is running out. They're having a difficult time going with the flow right now. Um, like I said, I do feel like their affiliation, whoever this group, there's a grouping here. This has been orchestrated divinely. The fates are here. It is serendipitous. The alignment of these people, or this group of people, that makes it so that somebody is not out here doing, they did not do this alone. Whatever action that they took, that they're waiting for, they didn't do it alone. I also want to say that the action that they took is, if we're talking about actions going against the collective, they took actions towards you because they don't have any loyalty to you. All right. Okay. Part of their concern is that, again, I said there's somebody here there's something happening. Time is running out. They're not quite ready for what's happening. They're trying to be in a very neutral position. Um, like I said, somebody here is like, they're kind of watching, but also having a difficult time going with the flow. Okay. So part of the fears and concerns, again, like I said, there's time running out in a situation that they're not quite ready for. They're a little bit concerned about having to start. There's a new life that is taking place here. So it's kind of like out with the old, in with the new. And they're concerned about their ability to remain flexible through the changes. All right. What is the blockage? Part of the blockage here has a lot to do with the fact that I said time was running out. Part of the blockage is, there's two things. One, they haven't, I think part of the reason why they're concerned about this new life, or what is getting ready to take place, is because they're not prepared for it. So that means that they've been having their eye on something else, largely the collective, and not enough on their own life, because right now what they're being faced with is a bunch of changes, and they haven't quite navigated. They're not in a position to navigate through the changes because they haven't thought about their next steps, and they are literally running out of time and are in need of taking some kind of action. Um, I also feel like part of their blockage is that I think there was a conversation that was supposed to take place where maybe some truths were supposed to be revealed, and that may not have taken place yet. Oh, damn. Definitely talking about the Karmic Collective, because what they need to release, I got milk and honey and blessed out here, both in the upright. So, the milk and honey card is like my 10 of Cups card, and blessed in the upright talks about receiving blessings that you didn't earn. Just like, so literally what they need to release is the concept or idea that they're going to end up with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, without any damn effort to achieve it. Okay. So it feels as though they need to give that idea up. That's not going to happen. What's the lesson? Ooh, child. Part of the lesson here, I feel like somebody lost sight of their intentions. I don't know what this person has done. I mean, I'm going to clarify, obviously. But I feel like this person may have lost sight of why they did it. And that's part of the lesson. It was the intentions. And that's part of the reason why they have to give up whatever this is that they were trying to go after. I also feel as though, too, it's interesting because I wouldn't normally think of it this way, but this may affect their home life. It may affect their standing in their home, within their home, or the house itself. Okay. What's the best course of action? Oh, huh. Oh, damn. Look at all of this actions that this tribe took. So I said they weren't working alone because orphaned is in the reverse. They weren't working alone, but the fact that this group came together to do whatever they did, because it is clarified here by the tribe, they did something. They thought of something. Got some kind of bright idea, and had no idea that they would never be able to recover from whatever this was. They would never be able to recover. They will never be able to recover. At least not the relationship with you. There's not going to be a reconciliation or a second chance. And their best course of action is to just walk away. This person never thought, and it's interesting because, again, like, I don't know what this is and I don't have cards. I mean, like I said, I kind of know, I think I know what this is. I mean, we've been talking about it for a while now. But it kind of feels like whatever this person needs to do, they need to kind of get their heads out of the clouds and go and operate by the book. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. And if they are truly interested in being happy, they have to realize that the happiness is an inside job. It starts with themselves. And it's time for somebody to walk away from the situation. I want to say walk away from the collective. Okay. Let's grab a deck. Let's use this one. So whatever they did, they got some kind of bright idea. And it came with confidence. I think I've said that before. Somebody operated with full confidence. Thought they knew what they were doing. It may, I don't know, this could potentially have something to do with your family. Your family may be involved. This person that I'm talking about, you may have thought of them as part of your 10 of Cups. But I think part of the breakdown with the relationship was largely because this person was not actually a team player. They were not actually part of your team. Yep. And so whatever they've been doing behind your back, literally, they were doing it behind your back. They didn't think a lot of not a lot of thought went into this. This could have something to do with a mother figure because the moon is out here. But this person, I kind of feel like they acted and they didn't act with like any kind of fear. They just did something. They got a bright idea and just went after it. They thought by them doing it that this would like result in them getting some kind of abundance. So we're dealing with somebody here who got a bright idea. This person is definitely connected to your past, a past that you don't even have fond memories of. But I will say this, whoever this person is that got the bright idea, this is like a leader who doesn't know how to lead. This is somebody who makes self-serving decisions and connections, self-serving decisions and connections. So this person was leading this group of people, but leading them in a direction that ain't so hot, according to what I'm seeing here. And it was like with full confidence, like literally these people that are following them, also maybe people that they've been connected to for a long period of time as well. Ooh, they made some very hasty mistakes, and they are trying to miss out. They're worried about missing out. They're worried about missing out on something, or worried about missing an opportunity. But they've already missed it because they took a very hasty action. Like I said, there was no real thought. I want to say there was not a lot of thought that went into it. Excuse me. Oh. And going into the future, I do feel like there's somebody here who's really worried about. I said there was like like if there's a breakdown in a soulmate relationship, there's no actual change. So there's no, like I said, there's no reconciliation or anything out here, and it's kind of like this person is. I want to say they're going to come to this realization, and it's frightening. I can see it. They're worried. They're worried. They're unhappy. They're worried and they're unhappy. Or they're worried and they're going to be unhappy. Okay, what's in the background? Listen. Oh, listen, Linda. Oh, these cards. I love it. Yeah, they are missing an opportunity. I said this person is self-serving and they're missing an opportunity. They wanted you. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're so upset. They're so upset that they made these moves now. Now they're in regret. Okay, so in the background as it relates to what's in the environment, I said this person made a decision to lead this group of people to do something against the collective. But the coordinated effort of all of these people coming up against you, it was divinely orchestrated. Okay? Now remember, we make these agreements before we're even born. We make these agreements with these soulmates, these people. We make these agreements in prior lifetimes before we are reincarnated in this lifetime, assigned certain lessons that we need to learn, that we agree on, that we're going to do this time, and this is the way we're going to carry it out. So all of this is divinely orchestrated. The grouping of these people, divinely orchestrated. It came together the way that it did because it was supposed to come together that way. Okay? Because now they are getting negative karma with this judgment in the reverse. Judgment has been called and now they don't like it. And literally it's because, and the funny thing about it was, I know collective, you're not going to be thrilled to hear this, but literally it was divinely orchestrated for them to be in a position of just taking from you. Okay? The toxic nature of this relationship was largely based upon your participation in this exchange. They're struggling right now. They are watching. They are watching, but they're having a very difficult time going with the flow, but they are watching you. And I said, like, there's somebody here waiting. It's kind of like they, like, I think I've talked about in other readings where like somebody's like, throwing dark juju at you, right? And they're just kind of watching to see if any of it's hitting you. Is any of the work that they've been doing against you, is it actually affecting you? And so right now they're watching, but what they're watching, they're watching you go into a new, you literally, you're going into a new cycle. So for those of you who are maybe in connection, I do see what they're watching, and what they're witnessing here is the fact that you're in a solid space emotionally. Like, I feel like you're in a really solid space, and you may even be dealing with somebody who loves you as much as you love them. And they have to, it's kind of like, even though they may have been doing all this work against you, especially if they were trying to make you miss certain opportunities, what they have to watch you do is win. With the Six of Wands, there's nothing that they can do about it. There's nothing there's nothing that they can do about it. They're just kind of stuck watching. Okay. They're also kind of worried. Remember, I said they're concerned about having to stay flexible as they are getting kind of hurled into a new situation. They're worried about whether or not you know what they've been doing or what they've done, what they've been investing their time and energy in. They're worried about what you may know. And not only that, they're kind of worried that I also kind of get the feeling that they may be worried that even if you know, they're worried what you may tell as well. Oh. Oh, damn. They've been they've been blocked all the way. Remember, I said part of their blockages here, I feel like there's a conversation or something that they need to have. This person needs to spill the beans. There's something here that needs to be communicated, and I don't think that they've really been thinking about how they're going to go about doing it. The person could be blocked. You may have them blocked. They may be at a distance and unable to travel towards you. There is a person here that may think that that there's some unfinished business between you. But the other blockage is that they may be getting hit with some unfortunate circumstances, which is preventing them and their ability to make moves, to travel, or to do anything. It may have slowed things way down. They could currently be stuck right now. And I do have cards of stagnation here. They could be stuck right now. Oh, I said part of what they need to release is the idea that they can have all this happy without putting in any effort or work. They think that they could just, it'll just jump into their lap and surprise, I'm here, right? And really, part of what they need to release is thinking that they can benefit from outside people to make them happy. Like, this person doesn't want to self-reflect. They don't want to look at themselves. They're just upset that they're going through some tough shit or going through some hard times. But really, the hard times that they're faced with are based on the poor investments that they made. They're literally reaping what they've sown. So if they're unhappy and they find themselves being blocked or having blockages or being prevented from making moves, I also see somebody here who may be like, this also can be translated as like travel restrictions. It's literally like, it's a commercial. I don't know what kind of commercial it is. I don't know what the product is, but it's like, maybe it's one of the, like a Southwest commercial where it's like, want to get away. That's kind of what this looks like. Like somebody here wants to run away and they can't go anywhere. There's nowhere for them to run. They're unable to do it. Ooh, the lesson. Remember I said they don't even understand. Like I don't understand the motivation or the intention behind this, but part of their lesson here does literally have to do with the fact that they don't have a leg to stand on or the ability to defend themselves. They have no recourse. They have no recourse here. So if they're unhappy because now they've lost out on opportunities, or they've lost their resources, they've lost the ability to earn income. They could have actually lost some income. Whatever that they've lost, there's nothing that they can do to defend the loss, especially if it's financial. So the best course of action, again, like I said, somebody here needs to go buy the book. They want to be happy. It starts with them, and they gotta stop imagining what a happy life actually looks like and actually start taking steps, literally taking steps. They've got to take the steps to regain and find their stability, but they got to move on from this situation because their stability is not going to be found here. Okay. Actually, no, let's use this deck. So somebody here may be feeling lonely right now and isolated. Somebody here is feeling lonely, collective. You may be feeling very comfortable in your skin. You're not in that lonely energy. Yeah, whatever it was that they were trying to do, or whatever this is that they did without thinking, like they can't do it anymore. Oh yeah, and if they did this collaboratively with, like I said, they didn't do it alone. They had some help. That grouping of people, they've disbanded. They're no longer like this. These could even be, and now also I want to say too, the people that may have been in cahoots with them may have also been friends of yours. Okay, so this is not just exclusive to their friendships, but this could be related either even to people that you didn't know, like ex friends or something like that. Friends who ain't really friends, folks that ain't really loyal. These people can no longer, whatever they were doing, whatever they were trying to create, build, whatever behind your back, this great idea, they can't do it anymore. But it may have involved people that weren't genuinely your friend. And I think what they did was they did it because they thought this move would bring them some kind of wish fulfillment. Mm-hmm. They thought it would bring them wish fulfillment, and that it would kind of alleviate some kind of, now wish fulfillment. When I think wish fulfillment, I go not just to the emotional part, but I always think finances, because a lot of times people think wish fulfillment centers around, finances and money or whatever, being comfortable financially. They thought this bright idea would set them up to like alleviate those stressors, right? Mm-hmm. They may have bribed somebody from your past or tempted somebody from your past to participate. And now they're stressed out and overloaded because of what they foolishly did. And they were stubborn. They did this. I said it was a self-serving act, but they were also very stubborn and very, very arrogant in thinking that they could get away with this. And what they're kind of worried about, I feel like the only reason why, like I said, in the near future, there's not going to be any real change between you. This is a soulmate connection, but the connection has been broken down completely. There is no partnership here. And I feel like the only reason why they want to come back together or try to like mend the fence is because they want to continue to be able to like try to control you. Puppeteer. Marionette is the card, but it's literally giving that puppeteer energy. It's like they just still want, they want you to compromise your morals and the way that you feel so that you can make them feel comfortable, so they think that they can like try to control you. That's the way that I'm seeing it. Yep. If these people were performing bad juju, they're getting karma for that right now. They're getting karma for that right now. And the crazy part about this is they're not sorry. They're not sorry that they did this. They're worried about you receiving something. And I'm also getting the energy too of, again, the energy of an accident. They were trying to cause some kind of accident, but they failed. They failed. And you're the one still getting public recognition. They may be worried about some negative press in terms of like people finding out what they've done. This is related to your family. I said part of the blockage here for them is somebody here needs to tell you the truth. They need to tell you the truth, right? They need to tell you the truth. But it's related to your family. And I feel like they were coaching like this. If this is like one significant person in your family, this person coached these other people to participate. And they need, like I said, they need to release the idea that this is like they thought that they were going to get rich quick. They thought they were going to get rich quick. Collective, if they thought that they, and I mean, I'm going to go back to some of the readings that I've done in the past because this has something to do with your work as well. They thought that they were going to get lucky with your work. Or they thought that they were going to get lucky with many hands doing whatever it is that they've done. And part of what they need to release is the idea that they can have the 10 of Cups without actually working for it or putting in effort for it. Yes, the lesson of it all, like they have, like I said, they have no recourse. They have no way to absolve themselves. They can't defend anything that they did. They did something for gain and they were worshiping the dollar. Like if this is something for financial gain, it was literally they were in awe of trying to have this money, and because of whatever they were trying to gain, they've lost it. They didn't just lose the opportunity or lose this, whatever this is, but they've lost future opportunities as well. Ooh, the best course of action here. I do feel like somebody here is, they're not ready for this next they're not ready for, and a house may be involved too. Yeah, the loss of real estate. They're worried. Yeah. Somebody's worried about the loss of some property. But I feel like here, part of the best course of action, somebody here has been wearing a mask and they no longer can. They've been masking the fact, and again, parenthood. So this could, I said earlier, may have something to do with a mother. This may have something to do with a parent. And I said, this person wants to get away. They can't. They've been wearing a mask. They've been lying to people, and they've been masking themselves, like almost like I said, they've been not just shrouding themselves, their true selves. It's because they're wearing a mask, but it's also like maybe they've done some kind of third eye juju on the people that they were working with, because I'm getting this card here, like it's like I feel like everybody was blinded by this person. Like nobody knew who they were dealing with, one, because the person was wearing a mask, but I also feel like part of the reason why folks were unable to detect that this person was wearing a mask, because they may have done some kind of, they not only did juju over your life, but they may have also done juju over the lives of the people that were working with them. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, let's do one more pass. And the crazy part about it is they haven't been able to stop you. They haven't been able to stop you. You're going after your passions. You're going after your dreams. I feel like you're in a very good space. You're good in terms of like your emotional well-being. I think you're in a really good space, and you're living your life unapologetically. You know, you're doing what you want to do, and you're persevering, and you're protected. You're protected above all. And you definitely have people that are kind of watching to see what your next moves are. You may even have people that are like kind of trying to dig to see what your next moves are. Yep. Somebody here made some hasty moves and now they're upset. And the crazy part about it is, collective, you already know what's going on. And they're stressed out. They're stressed that this is it. They're definitely stressed. They're stressed because they took some hasty action, made some really foolish ass mistakes. Now they're not happy with the results that they're getting. hmm And it's funny because now I'm getting the sense that whoever we're talking about, like I said, they want you to compromise, so that you compromise yourself, um, so that you can go back into the fold with this person, also that they can, kind of, I want to say, gaslight you and create a dynamic that would not be healthy for you. But I feel like you've already kind of let it go, and you're already in a celebratory mood. I feel like you may have let these people go, like if this is your family, because I just said it was a bunch of other people, but if you let these people go, I feel like you let them go, and you've embraced the tribe of people who have come towards you, who have been or who are in alignment with your energy. I've been talking about this for the last couple of days with my clients too. It's kind of like, when you clean out your closet, make room for, for all your new stuff that you're getting ready to go out and buy all these new clothes with your new shopping spree, right? This is the same concept. It's like removing the outdated relationships so that you can make space and make room for the people who truly do belong in your life as a part of your life. Okay. Yep, they made a poor investment. They are now getting bad karma. They are literally reaping what they are getting it now. And the crazy part about it is, I think the biggest part about it is, they're not sorry. I don't get that. They don't feel any kind of guilt. They're not asking for any kind of forgiveness. I don't get the sense that they even, whoever I'm talking about, they don't really, oh my God, look, the lies are coming out. Now, they're stressing. I said they're stressing here. There's something here. They're worried about it coming out. That's why they're having a hard time going with the flow. They're kind of watching. They are watching. There may be a gift or something here that was meant to come to you that you never received or that they've lied about. That's coming out. And if they were waiting for an accident to happen, I said that they may have done something to cause some kind of an accident, but it didn't work. Listen. What they were trying to do, they were going after this ace. They were going after this ace of pentacles, but they lost it over here. They ended up losing it. That was part of the lesson. Because the intention behind wanting to go after it was all fucked up. So you get this. The Six of Wands with this Ace of Pentacles, like you get this new opportunity. And you're going to get this new opportunity in front of them. They're going to be able to witness it, and so is everybody else. And it's also going to be like they were trying to block your success. They were trying to block your advancement. And it's not working. Go collective, go. Yeah, they're worried about being financially wiped out. They're worried about the separation, the hard, like, it ain't just a hard pause. This is like a forever severance. They are worried about being alone. They're worried about this new life, and they're going to have to do this alone. They're going to have to do this alone. Remember, I said this is the energy of somebody who wants to reap the rewards and benefits of having a good life, but they don't want to put any actual effort to it. And that's kind of the position that they're in. They're devastated because the life that they're being handed right now is a result of what they've been dishing out all this time. This is almost like the signs of somebody not really acknowledging that fat meat is indeed greasy. I remember the first time my husband said that, you don't believe fat meat is greasy. And I was like, what in the country hell? This person don't believe that fat meat is greasy. They about to find out, though. Oh, they about to find out. Child, they are scared of the change. They scared of losing everything. And this person here thought that they thought that they could influence. They thought that they could influence someone else. They thought that they could influence other people. And yeah, they may have influenced other people. But this person here operates in a very low vibrational energy. And literally, they're kind of being guided to release that. Because what they've been trying to manifest, or what they thought that they were doing with the energy they were trying to manipulate, baby, they were trying to affect your decision making. And they can't. If they were trying to they were trying to block the progress of a connection, of your connections, especially going forward. If you've got we have several soulmates, okay? It's not just a one and done. So this kind of feels like, and I want to say too, part of what their lesson was, part of the lesson here for this person, I want to say it was largely having to do with them learning how to allow other people to make free will choices. This person, I feel like they wanted to influence or be of influence to you and other people and how you move and how you operate. They wanted to be influential in the decisions that you make. And part of their lesson is learning that we all have free will choices. You chose to move on and you chose to choose someone else. And it's kind of like And I do get this energy. It's interesting because it kind of feels like you had a decision. You definitely had a decision. But you had to choose, or you're having to choose, what resonates more with what it is that you want. Whenever I see the Lovers card, the Lovers and the Devil, they're two sides of the same coin, but the Lovers is a choice between two things or two people that you're emotionally invested in. And I always, always, always recommend collective, choose yourself. And what does that look like? Choosing what you want for yourself. And if that means what you are choosing is to be in alignment with someone other than this gnarly ass person, that's a free will choice. I think this person just wanted to be in control of everything and everybody. Like I said, somebody need to give it up and move on. But they're afraid of the unknown, so they're clinging to the past, and they're pissed. They're angry about it. They're angry. This person, I said, they wear a mask, they tell lies, they keep people in the dark, and they stressed out because they're having to keep, because, you know, when you tell one lie, you got to do double time trying to keep them lies in order, right? This person is clinging to the past because they're afraid of what's ahead of them, and they're afraid of having to go it alone. They're afraid of, this person may even be working through some like abandonment issues or something like that, like childhood stuff. That may be a thing for them. They don't like being, the thought of being alone just like freaks them out, but that's kind of where we are right now. All right, let's grab. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you, or you are doing research. I'm leaning on somebody's got their eye on you. Yes, luck is on your side. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. Health at the bottom of the deck. A health issue could arise, and we do know that health issues are part of someone's karma, as we've picked up before. New opportunity. Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. Fear, expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. Divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you from your angels. So again, this could very well be, like I said, there is a soulmate component to this situation. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. I think we've talked about that before. Let's grab some index cards. There have been several failed attempts to block you. Someone's experiencing a loss of stability, home, job, and resources. Collective, you're no longer afraid to move forward. Somebody here has been dealing with illegal activities. Somebody's been trying to keep you distracted. Someone operates with zero authenticity. Someone may be experiencing a string of bad luck. Somebody here may have been trying to affect your first house, or their first house, maybe their self-image may be called into question. Somebody may be trying to affect how people see you. Dark energies are being sent towards you. Somebody may have left you for dead, or they feel like they've left you for dead. Somebody is afraid to lose you. Got third-party situation. Pisces may be of significance. The month of August could be of significance. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Somebody here is cyber stalking. Somebody uses money, power, and sex for influence. You are no longer bound to your past mistakes or worries. Archangel Michael is out here. We love it. Somebody's been sending you distraction magic. Could be this Leo or this Pisces. There may be also a positive change in circumstances for you. There may be an older woman here involved. Capricorn could be involved. Somebody is spreading gossip, lies, and rumors. You may also be dealing with a Libra. Somebody projects their fears onto you to scare you. Somebody is greedy, selfish, and exhibits entitled behavior. Somebody has no discipline. Somebody's acting like a victim. Someone wants to tell you the truth. And this could be you releasing mental burdens for good. Bottom of the deck, someone from your past. I did mention that somebody from your past could be involved. Let's scroll down a little bit. Somebody is mad that they haven't been able to stop or end you. A stepsister could be involved, and everything is backfiring. Boop. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you or gave you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get in front of the eyes that need to see us the most. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations, the super thanks, all the new bookings. I appreciate you. I see my numbers going up. I love it. I love it. We just need to get 400 more people to subscribe and we'll do another giveaway. All right. I love you guys. Until next time, take care.